So Daniel, can you bring up the agenda, please? Thank you.
Sure.
So the meeting is called to order. Next item on the agenda is Pledge of Allegiance. I would like to request Vice Chair Haas to lead that.
We should all stand for this. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Next item on the agenda is roll call.
Ratan Chaudhary,
Present.
Guy Haas,
Present.
Anbal,
Present.
Albert Alcorn, Commissioner Alcorn.
He was around.
I believe he might have just dropped off for a second. Commissioner Kevin Lay.
Here.
Okay. Commissioner Avijit Pandey.
Present.
Commissioner Nasir Lalani. Commissioner Lalani. Not present.
Commissioner
Okay.
Alcorn is here.
Yeah.
Commissioner Alcorn joined back. Okay, thank you. Okay, and we have Mayor Tran present, and we have Assistant City Manager Ashwini Kantak present, and Vikram Chand, our IT analyst, and myself, interim IT director, present. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel. So next item on the agenda is seating of alternates.
We do not have seating of alternates today.
Okay, thank you, Daniel. We'll move to the next item, which is number 5, approval of agenda. Can we have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Do we have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you.
Okay, I'd like to do a roll
We've,
call, Chair.
Vice Chair and Commissioner Alcorn, I believe.
Okay, and I'll do a roll call, Chair.
Thank you.
Ratan Chaudhary,
Aye.
Guy Haas,
Aye.
Anbal,
Aye.
Albert Alcorn.
Aye.
Kevin Lay,
Aye.
Avijit Pandey,
Aye.
and we don't have Mr. Lalani here today. Okay, thank you. So we have 6 ayes, Chair.
Thanks, Daniel. So next item on the agenda is approval of the meeting minutes for November 8th, 2021 special meeting. Can I have an approval? Can I have the motion to approve the meeting minutes and receive and file?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. So Vice Chair moved it, and it was seconded by Commissioner Alcorn. Daniel?
Ratan Chaudhary,
Aye.
Guy Haas,
Aye.
Anbal,
Aye.
Albert Alcorn,
Aye.
Kevin Lay,
Aye.
Avijit Pandey.
Aye.
We have 6 ayes, Chair.
Thank you, Daniel. Okay, so the meeting minutes is approved. Moving along, next item on the agenda is number 7, which is public forum, where members of the audience are invited to address the commission on any subject not on the agenda. Speakers must state their name, address is optional for the record, and limit their remarks to 3 minutes or less. For items not listed on the agenda, no response is required of the city staff or commissioners. However, commissioners may ask staff to place the item on a future meeting agenda. Do we have any public present for this public forum, Daniel?
No public member present today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Next item on the agenda is item number 8, which is announcements by the commissioners. Do we have any announcements from any commissioner or any update?
I should clarify that at the last meeting, we talked about whether there was a second required for a move to adjourn, and I assured us that it isn't, but I'm wrong. A motion to adjourn does require a second.
Does it require a vote?
Probably. I'd have to research that. I was only looking for seconds.
Actually, per our
Okay.
city clerk, I don't think there's a motion required to adjourn, but we can confirm
Mm.
for the commission.
Yeah, so I'll add on to this. It's quite an interesting the parliamentary procedures and Robert's Rules, but if there's an item such as an adjournment in this case, where there's really no objection, oftentimes we can move forward without a motion for the adjournment if there's no objections, and really we're at the end of the agenda. There's no other items to be discussed, and therefore no reason valid to carry on the meeting. So that's my 2 cents. There's no objections.
Okay, thank you, Bertrand. What do we typically do in other meetings for majority of the commission meetings? Do they have a motion to adjourn the meeting, or they don't? Any idea? I was just curious, but if there is no comment on it, we'll not
It's
have a
mixed,
motion.
which is why the city clerk is actually putting a guide together so that there's consistency across all commissions. So that should
Good plan.
go away soon.
That'll be good. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, any more commissioner updates or announcements? Okay, looks like we have none. I just wanted to wish everyone, a happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year if we don't meet again. And looks like we don't have any more meetings for the year. And thank you all for participating throughout the year in the commission proceedings and contributing. So I really thank you all for that. And that's all I had for this announcement. Moving along, item number 9, which is business items. Item number 9A is mobility and traffic presentation by Commissioner Pandey. That's on the agenda, and the floor is yours, Mr. Pandey. Commissioner Pandey.
Sure. Share my screen. Okay, so we're going to talk about future technology, and since we are looking for funds as a smart city and we want to bring smart technology to Milpitas, so I thought I'll bring something which is very new and can reduce congestion, and that's what I'm going to talk about. And the company name is Next Future Transportation. It started around 7 years in San Jose itself. So if you're seeing my screen, electric cars or self-driving cars are not solving the congestion problem. Like just at 680 intersection or 880 intersection, we see lot of traffic congestion. So what is the solution here? So that's what we are going to look at. And say 70 cars and 70 people, they take tons of space. So is the solution a public transportation, right? Like, can people move to buses instead of just commuting by car? And that's what is done in Europe. More public transportation is available. But if you see the space that it occupies, like one passenger, it's 5 meters. So the presentation was done in Europe, so that's why it's meters and not feet or inches. So it's around 5 meters for a car and one person, but the bus you have on 25 centimeters of road, you have one person. So there's much more efficient and like reduces congestion if you're going bus. Now let's look at travel timeline, right? Like why people prefer cars is you go from point A to point B and your time is small. So that's what the middle is showing. But if you're taking a public transportation, you wait for the bus has very fixed stops, it doesn't take you to your destination, and you need to walk. So the travel timeline increases. So that's what the people are moving to their personal transports, and that causes congestion. So the technology here, which is the smart technology, is it's like a pod, and the pod can change its volume. So more pods can connect together. So the idea here is similar to how your VTA or Amtrak works. You can have either just engine and two bogies, or you can have 10 of them together. So depending upon where you are going, you can have 2 or 10 or 5. It's variable. So now this thing is on the road. It's not on a fixed track. It's on the road. It's increasing in size, or these pods can connect or disconnect. So what this slide is showing, it's like just 70 cars, how much space it takes, and if you have 70 people in these pods, the space is fewer. And feel free to interrupt me if you have any questions or anything at this time. You can interrupt. So this is like pooling of passengers. What this allows with these pods is one person can move from one pod to the other, and the pods can disconnect at different times. Like, so say you're going from here to San Francisco, and there might be multiple people going to San Francisco. So they will have their own unique pods, pick them up from their homes, say in Milpitas and San Jose and Mountain View. But going to San Francisco is just one pod. Like it's one connected pod, which is as big as a bus. So so in the city, it's a shared pool. So I think you might have seen like how Uber works. Uber, it allows pooling of passengers. So this is similar to that, but that you are still reaching to your endpoint destination. So you pool in between, and at other places you're not pooling. So that's what these pods are capable of doing. And so what this is showing, like what the experiments were done with a fixed set of cars, like 70 cars, and a fixed number of people, and they each had to go certain distances. And if each car is carrying these people to their destination, so the distance traveled is more by these cars, because some cars are pooling, some cars are not. But if you have an en route transfer of people, like if say they are en route to San Francisco, and in between from Mountain View, some folks come in. So people can join in at Mountain View and even leave at South San Francisco or at airport. So at different locations that they can get off, and so with these pods, that basically that it shows that the distance traveled total from these fixed number of pods is smaller than if you have cars and those same number of people. So where are we with the technology? So this is just not prototype, like it's a working solution, and this was that's how it looks like and internally. And this is a video. I'll go on the video a little later. So it's actually on the streets. This is Italy, city of Padua. That's where the one of the co-founders is there, and they were trying the city of Padua to get these pods run on roads. So what these pods are capable of is not just taking people around. Say you are going from here to San Francisco, giving the same example. Some pods, like say you are interested in coffee, and a pod from Starbucks can come in and join to this set of bogies or pods, and then everybody can enjoy coffee, and then the Starbucks pod can dislodge itself and go some other place. So it's just not coffee, it's multiple things depending on the distance. So it can come in and get out. So what is their size? So this talks about like 2.67 meters, which will be around 8 feet length, width, height, and so all are so the height is around 10 feet. So it's all to the specification that it can run on US roads as well. And some of it with respect to collision, there's a lot of certifications and all needed to get a vehicle on the road. And so today where they are is they're looking for only fixed routes, not go on the roads where like the autonomous technology itself has not developed that well, that these can be independently on the road. So it's more they're looking for fixed routes, so it already knows about it. So when I looked at it, like from Milpitas perspective, what can we do and how can we use them? And I thought, look, okay, these pods can run across these 8 entrances of the Great Mall, and people can just get into at one entrance, and say they want to go to another entrance, they just use these pods. And so this is not really using the congestion or the connectivity of these pods, but just by itself we can have a fixed route, and these pods can just do this service throughout the day. So the other is I'm showing is the Great Mall to BART connection. So again, it's a fixed route where we can find a route where there's not much traffic, so the autonomous capabilities are not needed, and it can go on that fixed route every day. So let me just show the video that I had. So they are looking for mass. So yeah, let me just show the video that I had. And yeah, so where the team is with current technology or is they got a funding of around 100K from Dubai just to build this technology up, and that's what the video was showing. And trial runs in Dubai and Italy they are still doing, but in San Jose or in US there is no further development till now. So I think that's, since we were looking at smart city, smart technology, thought I'll just do this presentation and see if there are federal funds available that the city can go for, and both the city and the company, they benefit from it. Okay, thank you.
I like it.
Commissioner Pandey. That was interesting. You mentioned 100K funding, but I think it's probably more like 100 million. Was I wrong? Am I wrong?
So yeah, so that's what they received. So they have been looking for funding. They did crowdfunding and raised some more money, but lately, like it's a 7-year-old technology, and it has not progressed just because of the money. So
I see.
but they are doing some small scale, like multiple pods are running in Dubai, and they are still trying to get some city to provide licenses or a fixed route where they can make this technology more mature.
I see.
So they're all self-driving electric pods?
Yes, and these are all like they it's not that they have developed it on their own. You can purchase this technology from Delphi or various companies and just put it in your vehicle.
Okay. So if no more questions, we'll go to item 9B, which is work plan updates. So
Chair Chowdhury, if you can do a receive and file roll call.
yes, can I have a motion to receive and file this presentation by Commissioner Pandey?
So move. Second.
Okay. So Commissioner Vice Chair and Commissioner Alcorn, they moved the motion and they seconded it, Daniel.
Okay, thank you. Ratan Chowdhury,
Aye.
Guy Haas,
Aye.
An Bao,
Aye.
Alvaro Alcorn,
Aye.
Kevin Lay,
Aye.
and Avijit Pandey.
Yes.
You have 6 ayes, Chair.
Thank you, Daniel. Okay, so item number 9B, work plan updates. For updates, receiving updates from the commissioners on different goals. We have goal number 1, digital inclusion strategy.
Chair Chowdhury, I am sure we had to reformat
Okay.
our work plan to fit the format that all other commissions are using. So
Okay.
I'm sharing the screen for you here. So we have 6 items for FY 21 and 22. So I rearranged it so that we have the new items up on the top and the completed items on the bottom. So I wanted to share this with you. The digital inclusion strategy is as we discussed last meeting, City is exploring an option to partner with T-Mobile and deploy tablets and the free service for the first 2 months for our low-income residents. And Commissioner Lee is also conducting a public Wi-Fi survey, which is in progress, and we're currently translating it into a couple other languages as well. So, but the survey is currently out, so I will let Commissioner Lee provide a quick update on that.
We have, since the last meeting, I've distributed surveys to several of our partners, like the library and the senior center. I'm waiting for more copies right now from Dan to pick up so I can distribute it to the sports center and Robert Jung from Chamber of Commerce. And still trying to get in touch with the food pantry to see if we can use their location as well to distribute. But I don't know how many people have filled out the physical surveys yet, but as for the online surveys, we've been getting a decent amount of responses so far. Let me check it right here. We have, as of today or right now, we have 66 responses. So I'd say that's relatively good, but I will follow up with MUSD because Cheryl Jordan, the superintendent of MUSD, said that they may be willing to send our survey to every single MUSD student's email accounts. So if we can get that, that would be huge. But yeah, I think we'll probably need all of December to continue getting as many survey respondents as we can.
Thank you, Commissioner Lay. And the second
Commissioner
item,
Lay, yeah,
Yes,
there seems to be good traction, so that's good.
thank you.
thank you, Commissioner Lay. The second item is Smart City Initiatives. This is an item that we briefly discussed before, but this is regarding researching and recommending smart city projects to the city from the commission. So we would like to seek your assistance on doing research on smart city projects that other cities might have done, the products that you know of that will help our city a little bit, equipped with smart city equipment and make it a little bit more connected. So the goal deadline is spring of 2022. And we also wanted to see if we can seek some assistance from you for tracking grant opportunities that are out there. So that one will be ongoing efforts. So the third item is IT technology projects. As you know, this is an ongoing item. Annually, we do, IT staff brings presentation back to you and provides you a quick update on how we're doing based on IT strategic planning plan documents. Throughout the year, we do also purchase hardware and software solutions. So of course, if you have any suggestions on how that will help us, we would appreciate that as well. The fourth item is odor sensors and the 5G implementation status is a fifth item, and the traffic congestion. Those three items, as we discussed last meeting, we consider these three items completed. So odor sensor map, IT worked with DPW and the commission. We built the map based on the data collected by Public Works. And the 5G implementation status, we have met with Verizon, and we also met with T-Mobile to provide you an update on the status of their deployment. And traffic congestion, we have two commissioners that worked with Caltrans, VTA. Unfortunately, we didn't get too much of a data back from these other external agencies, but we consider these items completed, and so we can focus on the top three projects. If you have any questions, please let me know.
Thank you, Daniel.
Sure. And today, what we would like to do is, if all of these items look good to all the commissioners, and we would like to do a vote, and we'll finalize this this work plan and submit it to the council.
Okay.
If it comes from staff, it probably doesn't need a motion.
Okay, so I'm all for it. You have my vote, Daniel.
Yeah, I think we will need to have the commission approve it since it's
Sure.
a work plan going to council.
Okay.
So I thought in the last meeting we discussed it was completed, right? Like, so it's ongoing, is it? Odor sensors, 5G implementation status. That's
those are considered completed, Commissioner. I think it's a Commissioner Pandey, right?
okay.
Yeah. So I believe those three items are marked completed based on our last communication. You're correct.
Daniel, maybe just confusing because it's still part of this fiscal year's work plan. So it was completed in this fiscal year, but it's noted in here.
Yes.
But it's done.
It's winter means next month.
It would actually be fall 2021. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense. If you can change that, Daniel, to fall 2021.
Okay. So we'll correct this item to fall 2021 as a completed item. And
Okay.
so yeah, this column is more on the goal to complete, but we'll make sure to update that.
Okay.
And I guess then moving forward, we'll rebalance the commissioners toward the three top items, right? Toward the three new items, or not new, but three items for next year.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's what we need to do.
So it's this year. So all of these items, the goal is to finish it by end of June of 2022. So we want to wrap up those 3 items that we already discussed, and digital inclusion strategies continuing by the Commissioner Lay, and smart city initiatives is something that we wanted to suggest and ask for your assistance on. So.
Okay, do we need a roll call for the voting by the commission, Daniel?
Yes, we do. So Ratan Chowdhury,
Aye.
Kai Haas,
Aye.
An Bao,
Aye.
Alvar Arcorn,
Aye.
Kevin Lay,
Aye.
and Abhijit Pandey.
Aye.
We have 6 ayes, Chair.
So this task is approved.
And again, staff will correct these final 3 items to fall 2021.
Okay. Okay. So that covers 9B. And 10 as well, right? Or if we have any other item for future, then please speak up, commissioners, and we can talk about that.
I think for next year, I see only smart city, right? Like, which is all commissioners need to work on that, and digital inclusion is ongoing. Do we need to define more items for commissioners, like, or just
this is
smart
what I was
city?
saying. If we want to add something, I guess we can either add it here or we can talk about that in the next commission meeting.
Okay.
But for now, this is what we have for next year.
For the next 6 months.
6 months, 6 months. Thank you for the correction, Danny.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so if we don't have anything, I would like to move along to item number 11, which is, thank you, Mayor Tran, for attending. And if you have anything to report, please let us know. So Mayor Tran is.
I'm here just getting my technology here. So it's a little slow. I connected my laptop to my monitor, and so it's like doing a little transition here. Let's see. Okay, there you go.
Yes.
That wasn't so bad. I thought it'd be a lot worse.
No,
I'm
that
here
was
at
pretty
home.
good.
No, absolutely. Certainly, I think an exciting time in our city as we continue to move away from the coronavirus. Knock on wood. Just hearing some comments, I want to encourage our commissioners here to do a sound check here. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. Yeah, so I think one exciting thing we can bring to this commission, I'm always looking for activity for all the commission agendas and even the city council agenda. I'm always looking for some activity. And so I think one thing we can do is I want to never challenge our commissioners, but I do want to encourage our commissioners here to take a look at sort of programs or initiatives that has the intersection of technology and municipalities. There are things that our city can apply to, such as I heard someone say the term smart cities. there are so many sort of competitions of sorts, and maybe not competitions, but sort of, I'll use the word competition. It's getting late, but there's competitions out there our city can apply to. For example, in other areas outside of technology, we have all American cities, sort of a competition out there that all the cities apply for. There's energy efficiency, sort of clean energy competitions that other cities apply for through different organizations across our country. I'm sure there's a list of 100 different of these competitions we can put our City of Milpitas and Science, Technology, and Innovation Commission application in. And that's something that we can, I think, look forward to in the next 12 months if we can, as commissioners, keep an eye out, maybe a Google search or internet search. And if you see one of these competitions, bring it here to this commission, and the commission can make a decision, and we'll send it.
The mayor got disconnected.
Yeah. But we got the gist of what he was saying, and that's a good suggestion. So yeah, I would echo that sentiment from Mayor Tran. We should, see what kind of competitions is out there or are out there for us to participate in for our city.
Sure. Well, Chair, while we wait for the Mayor Tran to join back, I can start the city staff report if you would like.
Okay, thank you. Please,
Sure.
Please go ahead.
So as I mentioned earlier, the December meeting falls on the 20th, and that's just before the Christmas holidays. So what I wanted to suggest to the commission is to consider canceling that meeting, because most likely a lot of the commissioners are going to be out on vacation and will not be able to join. So if you can consider canceling it and vote on that, I would appreciate that.
Okay.
Yes, I move to cancel the December's meeting.
Second.
Yeah. So we're all for it.
Okay, and so that was the Commissioner Bao was the motion, and the Vice Chair Haas was the second, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'll do a roll call. Ratan Chaudhary,
Aye.
Guy Haas,
Aye.
An Bao,
Aye.
Alvaro Alcorn.
Aye.
Kevin Lay,
Aye.
Avijit Pandey.
Aye.
Thank you. We have 6 ayes, Chair.
Yeah, thank you, Daniel. Okay. I think
And the second item there, Chair, we already discussed, so reporting
Right.
back to the council on the work plan.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, it's so embarrassing. Sorry about that. I lost connection.
not a problem.
This is not the commission to have inadequate technology. It's certainly, that is truly the embarrassment. But I am back, and I'm sorry, I'm not sure where I got cut off, but I'll keep it very short here. I was saying, if commissioners want to keep an eye out for these sort of competitions or that are across our region, state, or the country, I think it'd be great to highlight some of the great things we're doing here with science, technology, and innovation here in the city of Milpitas. Oftentimes, the great work that we do through the IT department or through this commission or throughout the whole city isn't often highlighted. And that's the thing with municipalities. There's these competitions, and cities submit what they're doing, initiatives, and awards are getting put out and stuff like that. So if you're free, commissioners, take a gander through the interwebs, and if you see one of these things our city can apply to, just like all the municipalities, that'd be great for the commission to put forward to show what we could be doing. So also new ideas. If you see something out there other cities are doing and we're not doing, I encourage you to bring that to the commission, and so that we can take that best practice and bring it here. I'll give you an example. It's kind of a little out in left field, but oftentimes there are a lot of policies that I bring into the city that I get from other cities. I think you can call me a copycat, but if I see a great idea in a different city, I'll go ahead and bring it to City Hall here. And I've been successful a couple times with bringing new policies in to our city. So, feel free to do that as well. Anything you can do to contribute to our city, and it'll be felt decades from now, and your name and the commission will have our minutes, and people can know that here in 2021, we did something special or we added to the city. I think that's the goal for all our commissioners. I want to see it's a collective group think, and if we all can bring a little something to the city, our city will be stronger for it. So that's my encouragement to our commission tonight, to spend the holidays, or if you're free, if you have free time, go ahead and bring some ideas to the city and add to the city. It's better than not adding anything. So the last thing I'll say is we do have some events happening here in town, as you can see on the internet, or if you drove by City Hall, we have that digital sign sort of on Calaveras there that we all know and love. It was really beautiful today. I drove by. It was a blue advertisement for Holiday Magic on Main Street. Here we are. We're doing a big celebration here for all the families, and it's over 2 weeks, and it starts this Saturday night. We're having this stage out there with the station. It's our first time doing it here in Milpitas. I think the city council and city staff have come together like no other city council or city staff to bring this event to Main Street. And it's really a lot of programming, a lot of entertainment, a lot of food, a lot of things for a great experience. And I'm so looking forward to our community coming together for the first time outdoors. And please, each commissioner, I encourage you to bring you and your family down to enjoy the best season of the year, in my opinion. So I think once the event will commence on Saturday, there'll be a lot more talk and a lot more pictures and video, and folks will be more inclined to go down there to Main Street. So super excited. And I think it is important for us to see each other in person as well. We can do a commission meetup. We just won't talk about any city business. It'll be totally fine. It'll be at a public event, of course. So it's good for us to get together. So I'll take initiative there. I will, along with my other commissions I'm a part of, I'm going to organize a meetup. This won't be on meetup.com, but I will have, through Daniel, perhaps, I will contact every commissioner, and we can meet at this public event to just spend some time together. I think that would be beneficial to our commissions. So keep an eye out for the invitation. I want to round up this commission in public, in person, at this public event. So thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you over these next 2 weeks down on Main Street.
Sounds great.
Sounds great. Thank you, Matt.
So meet up with families, or
yeah, bring your family ice skating.
Yes. Okay, so.
And
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, the Zoom was a little slow, but yes, bring your families. Let's let's all build our community and you know, see each other and our families, and you know, it won't be a huge commitment. You know, you'll be free to enjoy your time at the holiday celebration. So, and I go to the city staff too. You know, this is kind of the human aspect to the work we do, and so yes, fun for the whole family.
Sounds great. So we are done with item number 11, Daniel. Looks like.
Chair Chaudhary, I had a brief announcement.
Oh, sure. Go ahead, please. Yes, sorry.
I just had some, you know, exciting news to share. Mayor Tran was kind of clairvoyant in the last meeting, so did want to make the official announcement that since then the city manager has appointed Daniel as the IT director effective early December 5th. So I just wanted to share that news.
Yes.
Excited about it.
Congrats.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Daniel.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to support you. Continue to
Yes.
support you. And
Congratulations again. Yes.
thank you, Mayor Tran. And yeah, like Mayor said, it would be great to see you in person. I'll be making out there. So if you make it out there, I'd love to see you.
Great. Looking forward to getting the invitation, Daniel.
Sure. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So
Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you.
Assistant Manager, you had something? Sorry, I missed that.
No, I just said, and happy holidays to everyone. Hopefully
Happy
I'll
holidays,
see you
yes.
on Main Street, but if not, happy holidays.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. So I believe we are done with item number 11. Moving along to item number 12, which is adjournment. I think I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting for the sake of process this time.
So I'll second it.
Yeah. Thank you.
And voting is not needed. Is that correct?
Sounds like that's what the mayor was saying.
Sounds good.
Hearing no objection.
Okay. So thank you everyone again, and hoping to see you at the meetup. And I'll not hold you from your dinners anymore. So thank you.
Have a great holidays,
All right.
everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Bye-bye.
Bye.